Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. This video is on how to fray jeans. You can either fray them going horizontally, which is going this way, and that will give you the white thread, or you can fray them vertically, which will give you the blue thread. So let me show you what I used and did to get this look. I have my jeans pants leg right here, and I'm going to make a horizontal cut. So I'm actually going to fold it this way. And this is really close, but I just wanted you to get to see. So I'm going to fold it, just the top part. As you can see on the inside, I'm just folding the top part. And then I'm just going to make several cuts with my scissors. Fabric shears are always best, but if you just have plain scissors, that's fine. And it just depends on how much you want to fray the jeans. These I'm just using for this purpose. Normally you wouldn't fray this far down. So I made 3 cuts, and this is what it looks like. This is a horizontal cut, meaning it's going this way. My jeans are cut, and now I'm going to turn them to the side, and I'm going to start pulling out the white threads. And usually when you cut, as you can see like this little thread right here. So you're gonna have little threads that you can pull out, and that's what you want to go for first. And these are not going to be connected, so these are going to be extra frayed because they're not anchored to this part and this part. So once you've pulled that out, you just want to take your tweezers, and you want to start pulling out the white thread. So as you can either turn it over, which might be easier, but for me, I just like to hook it on and pull it forward. And what this does is it makes the blue threads fray, which is what you're going to remove, and it makes the white threads, they're staying together, as you can see. I turned the jeans inside out so that you could get a different perspective of what I'm doing. So as you can see, this thread is coming out, so I'm just going to pull this all the way down, and I'm going to grab the next one and pull it, and I'm going to grab the next one and pull it. So now all the threads that are left from this point to this point are completely connected. So you can take your tweezers and just kind of hook it underneath the white thread and pull this thread up. And I think this is a lot easier because then it loosens the blue threads, which is what you're going to pull out. So I'm going to continue pulling these out, and I'm going to show you the result. So I flipped it back over, and as you can see, it's pretty frayed on each side. Also, if you're wondering, yes, I did stop to redo my nails because I thought that blue color looked really awful close up. So now what you can do is you just want to test the blue threads to see if you can pull one out. And the first one to pull out is the hardest, but you just want to kind of like pull and see. And this one's coming out, or it did. Yeah, here it is. So let me really get close. So this is the blue thread that I'm pulling out. And then all you're going to do is continue to pull out the blue threads until it's what's known as threadbare. So see how you can see that white part? And I'm just going to continue pulling all these out. And then when you get enough, you can take your tweezers and you can just go along the top, and that'll add even more fraying to like the jeans. I didn't really know how much of this somebody would want to see, and usually I don't show myself actually doing stuff like this, but this is something that's kind of not annoying, but it takes a long time. So I just wanted to show you how it is so that if you're doing it, you don't feel like you're doing it wrong. Because it's, you're basically taking it out thread by thread. So even if it takes you a long time, don't feel like that. But as you can see, it's way easier. I like going on the top of the fabric just to add more friction, but you can certainly take out the threads from the side. And I think that's easier, but I don't think it frays the thread as much as if you take it out from the top. If you decide that you want the blue threads exposed instead of the white threads, you would make a vertical cut in your jeans. So you would fold them the same way, and I'm just gonna make a couple vertical cuts, and you would turn it to the side. And this time you would pull out the blue threads the exact same way. So you're just grabbing it with your tweezers, pulling them down. And when you cut it, it really does make a difference, like how straight you cut it. So keep that in mind. These are sloppy cuts, but if you want it to be a little bit neater, then make your cuts neater, because as you can see, this is curved. I've pulled my jeans inside out to show you the blue side. So it's the same thing. You're just pulling the threads up. And I just wanted to make sure that I noted to you that, you know, if you want it to be really neat, you need to make a neater cut, because as you can see, my cuts are pretty sloppy, so they're curved. But if you want a neater cut on your denim, then you need to, a neater fray, then you need to make a neater cut. So I'm doing the same exact thing, and these will get pulled up, and then I'll do the other side, and I will show you what the denim looks like when you remove the white thread. This is what the jeans look like now that the blue thread has been pulled out and the white thread is being removed. So you're just pulling one or two threads out at a time until you get to that same kind of threadbare point where you can gather your tweezers and pull out a whole bunch. And because this is the blue side, when you get to the point where you can start pulling out the white thread, you want to flip your jeans inside out, because that's where you're going to be able to grab the most white threads. And I'll show you that in 1 second. This is what the jeans look like inside out when you have removed the white thread. I am going to continue to remove it with the tweezers from the side. And then when I get enough, I can start grabbing it from the top and pulling them out to give it that more frayed look. And the more that you grab at it, the fuzzier it gets, which is the look that I like. But it does take a point, like you have to get to a point where you can actually do that. And I think the white threads are a little bit harder to remove. Hopefully you can see this. But it's just, it takes time. So I'm gonna continue taking these out, and I will show you the results when I finish. This is the final result. At the bottom, I have the white fray, and I achieved this look by cutting the jeans horizontally and removing the blue thread. At the top, I have the blue fray, and I achieved this look by cutting the jeans vertically and removing the white thread. Hopefully this tutorial helped you learn how to fray your jeans, and it also helped you figure out which look you'd like as far as white versus blue. The last step that you would take as far as making your jeans frayed is to wash them. Just follow the care on the tag of the jeans and you're all set. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.